Right, so it's still the Euro podcast on the ALmedia channel, where today we'll be focusing on three-time champions Spain, the La Royas of Spain, and they are coming into this tournament with a bit of, limited expectations, because the last time they won it was in 2012 after they beat Italy in a very, very dominant game by 4-0. And today we'll be assessing their chances and also be looking out to the players to watch out for and the players who could make the difference. First, talking about Spain, three-time champions, the last time they won it was over 12 years ago, when they beat Italy. But coming into this tournament, it's a fairly young squad. What should we expect from Spain?
We should expect great things from the Spanish
from a young
national
squad.
Yes, one thing that is synonymous with the Spanish national team is the fact that they are able to bring out young players to the bigger stage and they are able to perform. The time they won the World Cup in 2010 in South Africa, they were fairly young players, right? They were able to go there and then expose the tiki-taka. I can confidently say that in the 20th century, Spain is the biggest, the best national team when it comes to playing pure and fantastic football.
Ahead of France.
Ahead of France. Far ahead of France.
Wow.
No, you see, we need to appreciate what football is.
Yeah.
I get to the point. The purists will understand keeping the ball. The purists will understand what I'm talking about. When you see, you can win not playing well. I get to the point where Spain in their aplomb, Spain at their best will win playing well. That is what that's what football is all about. It's like the Brazil of the 1970s or 60s or 50s. So I am very confident that with the kind of squad that they've got, they've got a young, talented squad. Lamine Yamal, they've got what's the name, Pedri, they've got Rodri. I mean, there's a blend of
Nico Williams also.
Yeah, I mean, last season Nico Williams was unstoppable. I mean, as an attacking forward for Atletico, he was fantastic. He was unstoppable. He had a fantastic season. So I can confidently say that if they're able to blend well, because they've got experience when it comes to Nacho, when it comes to Carvajal, when it comes to Rodri, and then they are being captained this season with this tournament by Alvaro Morata. That is my only point, because Alvaro Morata over the past couple of seasons has not been sharp enough, because he's played for some of the biggest clubs in the world. But when it comes to the national team, he's not been able to transfer what he's been able to be doing at the club side to the national team. So I think the only weakness when it comes to the Spanish national team is the fact that they don't have a centre forward who is that good, who is that great, who is fantastic. But Spain doesn't really need a centre forward to perform, because they've got ability to hold the ball, they've got ability to transition. So at the end of the day, I can confidently say that should every factor be constant, and should they come to the party, Spain is going to do well.
Now we get to the point where we look at players that can be influential. If Spain stand a chance of winning this tournament, there should be certain players that they should be counting on.
Well, I think it's going to be at the rear guard, because they've got experience in defense. They've got Nacho, they've got Carvajal, and then they've got Rodri. These are three players who have got so much experience with them, and then they've got an attacking a quartet of Lamine, of Nico Williams, and then of Pedri. These are young players who have got tenacity. These are young players who have got capacity. These are young players who are not scared of anything. And on the biggest stage, I am very confident that they're going to deliver. And these are the players that should everything go for them. You see, we don't have to negate the fact that tournament might not go well for certain players. That's why I constantly and always say that should everything go well for them, probably injuries and form-wise, everything be held constant, and should they come to the party, these are the key players who are going to push Spain further forward.
Finally, talking about their worst expectations, these are three-time champions, and they won it back-to-back, in 2008 and also in 2012.
Yeah.
What should be their worst performance in this tournament?
I think the Summers is going to be their worst performance.
That's a step ahead of what you gave to Portugal.
Yes.
You think Spain can make it all the way to
I think Spain is going to make it all the way to the latter stages with Germany, with France, and England.
So these four are the last four.
Yes.
All right, so those are Foster's predictions. He believes that Spain, together with England, Germany, and probably France could be the last four in the tournament. I don't know what you make of that, but this is a very, very young Spain squad. The likes of Nico Williams, Lamine Yamal, Pedri, all in there, and they will be playing for the La Royas at the 2024 Euros in Germany. That starts in a couple of days' time. But what do you expect from the Spanish national team? I guess maybe you also were a Spain fan. Where do you think they could end up, and who do you think will be their best player in this tournament? Let's hear from you in the comment section. Just drop your comments over there, and we'll do the reading for you in the next edition. It's the Euro 2024 podcast on the ALmedia channel. My name is Joseph. Thanks so much, Force,
Thank you.
for being a part of the show. And to you out there, you can also subscribe to the channel and also comment. Bye for now.